The one every woman needs to stop doing. Ever notice that your guy doesn't feel bad about things like you do? Studies show that most men are guilt deficient because they lack interpersonal sensitivity or empathy. Unfortunately, because of all of our empathy, we as women go to the other end of the spectrum and suffer from something called destructive guilt. This is overwhelming guilt that can be habitual and become a part of everyday life. The good news is, knowledge is power. The more we recognize how guilt affects our behavior, the more we can change it. We can take back control of our lives and live forever, blissfully, guilt-free. Here's how. Stop saying yes to everyone. Sure, I can meet you for dinner, even though I'm exhausted. No problem, I'll edit your article for you, even though I have a ton of work to do. Yes, I'll drive you to the train station, even though I'm late. Women hate saying no in fear that they'll hurt someone's feelings or they won't be liked. It's time we start setting some boundaries and sticking to them. Say no, then let it go. Stop apologizing for everything. The waiter bumps into you and you say sorry. You need something filed, and you apologize about it to your assistant. You ask your best friend her advice, then follow up with an apology for not having figured it out on your own. Studies show that women apologize often because they have a low threshold for what constitutes offensive behavior, they want to be liked, and they want to soften a pushy, demanding image. Women need to own up to their decisions and desires and stop saying sorry so much. Comparing themselves to other women. You find yourself on social media comparing yourself to your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers. You obsess over every detail. How they look compared to you, what they wear, how successful they are, and even what their homemade muffins look like. As Teddy Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy. It preys on your insecurities and only serves to make you feel bad. Be grateful and celebrate who you are and what you have. Build yourself up by becoming oblivious to those around you. Holding on to regrets. A wise woman once said, "I never regret nor do I look back on decisions I had to make. Regret just seems so unuseful to me." We can't agree more. Own up to your decisions and mistakes, then move on. Life's too short to obsess over the past. Feeling unworthy at work. When you get complimented for a job well done at work, do you often respond with, "Thanks, but someone else could have done even better"? Or, "Thanks, but it was no biggie"? Do you often feel that you're undeserving of your job and maybe even that someone might find out that you're a fake? According to Psychology Today, over 70% of people report having felt like an imposter in their careers. You're not alone. But you probably should not be feeling this way. You are where you are in your career for a reason. You can only be your best, no more no less. So own your success and sprint on. Worrying about having a clean house. No one cares about the dust under the bed, the dishes left in the sink, the bills on the dining table, or the disorganized coat closet. Except you. Obsessing about it will only leave you feeling stressed and bad about yourself. Close the door and move on with your life. Worrying about everything being perfect. Studies show that women worry about perfection much more than men do. If women are doing 5 things and 4 are going well but 1 is not, they'll hyper-focus on that particular not-so-great thing. Some experts believe this is a cultural phenomenon, while others think it may be genetic. Regardless of which it is, we think that the person who said this has got the right answer. If you have to force it, leave.